It's hard to understand the way that you went out. I bet you're living with a little hint of doubt. Maybe next time when you gotta show your hand, you won't cut and run, you'll finally make a stand. 'Cause I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. Existential questions always get you down. All you want to know is are we lost or found? Is there something that you feel you need to chase? I bet you thought you put me in my place. 'Cause I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. We're not through. Yeah, I know it's true, I'm finally getting to you. You can run, you can hide, but inside, I'm finally getting to you. Yes, it's true. I still love you, but I am getting to you.
Stand by to initiate release sequencer. On my mark. 5,
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2, 1. Mark.
Ooh, welcome back. Check my mic to the resupply. Hey, let's turn on with me, guy next door.
Me, the guy with the red hair. What's my name? DK? Yeah, that's
DK.
me.
What
Okay,
up,
cool.
dog? And no other old guy, because I don't know, he's out fishing or something.
We got a better old guy.
We do
with
have a better
blackjack
old guy.
and hookers.
We'll talk to him in a minute. Yeah, well, it's a new week. It's a new week. It's a new day, and it's I don't know. I like this lineup. This is a good lineup.
Yeah.
Solid
Yeah.
lineup.
Oh, good. Kadama's here. Otherwise, I was worried it to be a complete circle jerk where it was just going to be you, me, and our guest.
I don't know. You know how it is. People eventually find their way here. I wish that wouldn't make that sound. That's annoying.
Me too.
Hey,
It's
man.
clearly annoying you. But
Yeah.
I've always said if we can reach just one person, it's all been worth it.
It's all been
That's
worth it.
really how I
Yeah.
live most of my life. So.
That's right. How are you? You good? You feeling good?
Doing good. I mean, I'm sure I don't have to explain to you. You know how like when you've had a health episode of something like once, anytime anything kind of goes wrong in that area, you start getting super paranoid about it. Because
Yep.
like I started doing things that I've been on my bike a couple of times. I started like getting back into painting a little bit this week, which involves a lot of sitting down, all that kind of stuff. But I think like I went bike riding like twice in a 2 or 3 day span.
Yeah.
Like my tailbone started to hurt like just a little bit. So like anything like that's in like that region of it, I'm just like, oh fuck, oh god,
Yeah.
oh god.
I feel
If
yeah.
it's gonna happen, please let it happen before the end of the year, so that way I can, use my unlimited health benefits that I have for the rest of the year. So I can just like pile all the procedures on top of one another. What do we got? Kidney transplant? All right, let's go.
Have they got your butthole on warranty? Is that how that works?
That's really what they should have.
Yeah.
Like we got a new air conditioner this year. I got a 10-year warranty on that. I should get the same thing for my butthole. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Come on, surgeons of America, get your butthole warranties in order. The people demand them.
Can someone, if anyone here who's good at Photoshop, make us up a butthole warranty? Actually, I don't want to see that. It's got a lot of asterisks in it. It's just full of asterisks. Well,
AI has officially gone too far.
Here we go. Here's a bunch of asterisks in chat.
Good. I put the ass back in asterisk.
I think we're gonna change the meaning of what that emote actually is. People are like, oh, you got a new DK emote. You're like, yeah, we did.
The old chocolate asterisk.
Like, yeah, you didn't even go with starfish, just chocolate assholes. Oh man, it's a week. It's been a week. It's been a good week, sorta. I had a gift arrive to me in the post. I had this cool new bit of merch turn up, which I think for most people are like, that's what even is that? But look at that guy. I'm now no, not that guy. That guy. Now immortalized.
I like the other guy better. Go back. I like the other guy better.
Immortalized in drink bottle form. Yeah, and I'm in development of like Broforce. I think I talked about it. We're doing some Broforce, like they're not pop vinyls, but they're pop vinyl-esque. So now the test prints are supposed to arrive early next week, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. So we'll see. It's been a dream of mine for probably 3 months to be immortalized as a pop vinyl figure, and it's about to happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Once you get like a celebrity porn parody to go along with that, then you'll really know that you've made it through into mainstream culture.
Now, would it be like autobiographical, or would it be like the Resupply centric? Would it be disc golf? Because if it's disc golf, that's easy. We already parodied
That's
that.
up to y'all, really.
I'm not producing it. I don't know if I could star in that. I don't have the acting chops, if you will, to star in a
No. It has
parody.
to be a parody. It has to be a parody of you. Like someone has to like do a deep fake of you.
Oh,
Which of course the only way to do that, of course, is porn. The only currency that actually works the internet. Forget
That's
crypto.
right.
Porn is where it's at.
It should be called Thumb It In. Why Thumb It In? I mean, obviously, we could do a full like. Oh, we're traipsing down a slippery slope here, but I was gonna say like guy next whore is obviously the character's name. DK still works. Yeah, we're just you gotta use your imagination.
I'm shocked. Honestly, you didn't go to Dick Gold right away.
Well, I mean, yeah, that speaks for itself. Dick Cold, and of course, old man Thanatos. Yeah, it's easy. This shit rides itself. We got to play a little bit of Laser Force this week. It was another week where I think we had a total of 9 turn up.
The most awkward number.
Yeah, it is a weird number. But Gavin, the owner, came and made up a 10th. So we did get to play a couple of Space Marines, which is cool. And yeah, it was another fun night. Yeah, it sucks when you can't just play Space Marines all night, but like we played some pretty fun games of D&D. We played some fun games of the soccer laser ball.
the soccer game.
The soccer game. Yeah, it's good fun. I think we played. Did we play? We might have played a death match. We sent We sent Sneak's son and friend in as the fugitives. So we made them do that again, and yeah, it went about as well as expected. So yeah, it's been good.
So were you playing like 3-on-3-on-3 D&D, or were you doing like 5-on-4?
We played 3-team space 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good one. If you do
Yeah.
3-on-3-on-3, no heavies,
Yeah.
that's actually an interesting game.
Well, we got to play whatever you wanted. Obviously, no more than one of each class.
Okay.
And I was feeling a little bit like meh on the evening, so I played heavy, which is just it's so broken. It's such a broken role.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think like Scout is probably the most fun. I would say in a Space 4, like 3-team or 4-team Space 4.
It is pretty fun. Like way back in the day, at the very start, the very inception of Sacramento, like Scout and SM4, that was considered to be the prestige position. Like that's where the good players played because you had to be good at missiles, and missiles were the prestige thing.
Yeah.
And of course, you had jackasses since it was Gen 4 who could just stick their finger in front of their phaser and just missile people around walls and all kinds of shit. So I'm like, yeah, of course, until you actually got people who learned how to play aggressively. Of course, Scout was more than heavy, but yeah, once we actually figured out what the hell we were doing, heavy is obviously the much stronger position in Space Marines 4.
Yeah. Are there different game modes for different numbers of players? I would say like a simplistic way of saying yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's games that are good that are better when played with a certain amount of players. I think like in our maze, three aside laser ball is really good. Probably 4 aside is optimal, but 3 aside still really good. D&D I think is better played like 4v4 or even 5v5. Space 4, if you've got you could play 4v4, or if you've got 12 people, you play 3-team or 4-team.
It really is meant to be a 4-person team. Like after that, we've played it like the 5-on-5 version with 2 ammos, but I'm like, it's not like it's Space Marines 4. There should be 4 players. Now, I mean, I say that obviously Space Marines 5 should always be played 6-on-6, but it's a slightly, but it's an entirely different game. The fact that they're both called Space Marines is like, well, they're both positional games, but other than that, I don't think they're any more similar than like Space Marines 5 and D&D.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I would consider Space Marines 4 to be sufficiently different from Space Marines 5.
Yeah, definitely.
It's essentially like a third game mode. So,
yeah. I do remember early on in Auckland's inception that for a long time the player base preferred to play Space 4 over Space 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I do remember when Space 5 got dropped, it was kind of before like they started playing on the regular, and there was definitely more people who were just like, yeah, nah, Space 5 sucks. Space 4 is the way to go. Are there standard Laser Force mazes? Everyone different like disc golf courses are. Old.
Is it?
Go
no,
ahead.
it's all different. It's all different. I'm like, don't like equivocate. No, they're all different.
Yeah, there's a company that used to like do like, well, they will not used to. They do them now, right? Any new builds kind of cookie cutter, or is that the other system?
Well, Creative Works has a particular style that they build in. Like their arenas have a similar feel and like similar paint jobs, but they don't have a standard design because they're dealing with different size facilities all over the place. So they can do 1 floor, 2 floor, whatever. But it's like when you see that style, like, okay, yeah, obviously that is a Creative Works type arena because of like the type of half walls they do, the decor, the kind of rough layout of stuff is like there's a design language behind it, but they're not similar to each other in terms of layout at all.
Yeah. That's kind of, I think that's one of the most exciting things about going overseas and playing, playing Nats is that you get to experience other mazes, and it's quite a cool like feature of traveling to play our game. Really enjoy it. All right. Well, look. It was a good members night. We're sort of waiting for a couple of people to make their way back from either traveling or being sick or whatever, so we can start cranking out some high quality SM5 games again. But we'll get there. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we switch across to our guest?
Let's not keep the man waiting.
All right.
Let's go.
Bring him out of the wings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podcast our good friend, Mr. Troy Yoder. Troy is too poor to have a camera.
Yes, I am.
So we've done it. We've
I
done
thought
you
you
just.
didn't even crop it. You just did a little arrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that's Troy over there.
Alongside the rest of the Dead Medics Club.
Wearing the same shirt as you, Steve.
Yeah, I know. when I was doing the arrow, because believe it or not, that arrow with your name on it, I actually added. That wasn't there at the time this photo was taken. Yeah, but I did notice that. I was like, oh, samesies. How are you, bro? You good?
Yeah, good. You guys doing well?
Bro, always.
Nice.
Always do well. What have you been up to? You've been actually. Let me ask it a better way. How have you been since Nats finished? Because I don't think we haven't really talked to many people after Nats.
No, well, I took a while off lasers.
Yeah.
So I only went back a couple of weeks ago because Haley was doing dancing on Monday nights, coming up to her nationals.
Yeah.
So I sort of spent some time taking her to dancing and everything like that, and take a bit of time off lasers. So, which was good. It was good to have a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then went back a few weeks ago. Been playing disc golf since most weekends.
Hell yeah.
That's always good.
I tried to like shoehorn. There was like a couple of weeks back where like neither DK or Tham were available, and I was like, fuck, I need to shoehorn in like some sort of disc golf podcast. And I've actually tricked DK into thinking there was something we were going to talk about Laser Force related today.
I've been tricked into joining the disc golf podcast. Oh no! Oh my god!
That's what I'm here for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We were talking about disc golf. You see DK's camera turn off.
What? Oh, sorry, guys. I gotta go. Sorry.
I'll tell you about my nice new disc and everything, if you want,
Oh, yeah. I mean, this isn't the porn parody yet, but...
Yeah. I got the new trail, so, the Halloween special edition.
Oh, cool.
Which is awesome. So,
I was thinking... I kind of want to get my trail back from Ducky, actually, because I lost my favorite disc this week, and I was very, very mad about it.
I can imagine you would be. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking fuming.
How big is Halloween in your two respective countries, by the way?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's so... Well, I mean, you tell me about yours, Troy, but like... Because we have daylight savings now, right? So it doesn't get dark until 9:30, and so trick-or-treating's all done in the daylight. But like, what about you guys, Troy? Like,
and I took the girls out trick-or-treating last year, but you literally, you can't just walk a street and do it. You sort of got to go to a house, drive a few streets away, do another one.
What?
So it's, very far and few between the houses that do it. But there's one house, actually two houses next door to each other, get right into it, and they, do full-on their lawns up and mazes and stuff through their houses and stuff, which is cool.
That's
and
rad.
the girls like it. And they sort of got costumes because it comes after book week at school, so they've already got costumes and stuff.
Yeah, perfect. I think there is a bit of trick-or-treating that does happen here. Like people will still go door to door and walk the streets and shit, but
okay.
Yeah, I think I don't know, it's not a massive deal here. Like we and I speak for everywhere else in the world, we live pretty vicariously through what happens in the States.
Well, that's why I'm curious about it, because obviously you would think just from media and stuff like that, like yes, Halloween, the universally celebrated October holiday where people dress up in costumes. But do they though? I don't know how much of a thing that is. But I mean, it is kind of like that sometimes in the States too, where it's like you have to go to the specific neighborhoods that are like, this is the neighborhood where Halloween is cool, and this is the one where only every 5 people do it. You have to have your map of candy trap houses that you have to go to in order to actually pull up trick or treating successfully.
I would like to know if anyone based in Utah, is Halloween a thing there? And I don't mean to be insensitive or anything, but does it get
sure it is.
Do Mormons do Halloween?
I'm sure. It's just good, wholesome, old-fashioned American fun. You have to be really, really over the top, religious objections to object to Halloween. Even though we have obviously a ton of super hardcore Christians in the United States, people are just even if they're super religious, right wing, whatever, they're just Yeah, but let them have Halloween. Who cares? Like we just get the kids out of the house for a little while. Just who cares?
Go give them the sugar.
Yeah, it's always like there's that one weird person. It's like that episode of King of the Hill where it's like there's the one church lady who has a real big problem with it.
Yeah.
But literally no one else gives a shit.
There was a family that I assume were like Jehovah's Witness in our neighborhood when we first moved to Auckland when I was like younger, and they would give pamphlets out. You know, there's always that house that will give pamphlets out instead of like candy or whatever. Yep. And inevitably that house ended up, you know.
I was gonna say, does the pamphlet just say, "Please egg my house"? Because that's what you're telling the world when you're giving that out. And
We
same thing if you give out
you.
dental floss or raisins, like any of those things. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like if something happens to your house, I'm not liable for that. Like you did that to yourself, bro.
Apples is always a bold choice because like that's a projectile.
Yeah, that could be thrown directly back in your face, quite literally.
Yeah. Nah, usually the neighborhood is pretty good, but yeah, right. Well, we so you've started playing back at lasers again, or are you still?
Yeah. No, it's back the last 3 weeks. I think it's been now.
What's the numbers like?
Since Rusty went on holidays, you know, I came back. So,
he's smart. Yeah.
All fell apart.
Yeah, what's the attendance been like? Has it been
I think the other night we had 18.
Oh, wicked.
Long, so yeah, so
it's about normal.
So you know, a light night for Brisbane.
Yeah. Fuckers. They're like, we played 7-team D&D. It was crazy. Who am I kidding? You guys don't play anything other than Space Marines.
We played Laserball the other night.
What on a Monday night?
On a Monday night, like because we normally start about 6:30.
Yeah.
We had enough players there. Well, I think we had 9 people at about 6:15. So we're like, hey, let's just go in for a Laserball game.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, Laserball in your arena would seem hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless
I don't like it. Others do.
I reckon if you could put some like targets, like suit packs or whatever, but just some different targets in instead of like. I assume you use the towers.
No. There's different. There's exactly what you said. The front of a suit.
Perfect.
So as you go in the arena, just at the bottom of the ramp, there's that little roof at the corridor.
Yep.
So there's one target there.
Yeah.
So sitting at the top, and over the other side at the very bottom of the red ramp on the wall.
On the bottom of the red. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess. Are they kind of up higher where you have to be like more or less directly underneath them to score?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's key, right?
Yeah. The one at the bottom of the ramp is literally underneath the little roof bit.
Yeah.
You have to like tuck around the corner.
Sorry, the green ramp there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one at the bottom of the red ramp is right around in that little indent sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's good because like it doesn't work otherwise, right? Like if you can shoot it from halfway across the ways.
I mean, if you can set it up right, if someone can between the green and red ramps, you can shoot right between there over the top of the the warbot that's there.
Yeah.
So if you have good players, you can just sort of do straight across the arena.
Yeah. Okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
But you're still using the upper level then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that would be like a downstairs only type thing.
Periodically, we'll play that. We'll play downstairs only. Because our maze is mazy. It's not an arena.
It sure is.
Yeah. So like it kind of works well if you make those kind of tweaks.
Yeah.
And it's good if you do that when there's less people in the arena because kind of puts everything on the ground floor. Everything's like one level. Yeah, I don't know. Just seems like a better game.
Well, we were supposed to test out the European laser ball rules when I was in Syracuse a couple of weeks ago, but that never happened for whatever reason. I don't know. Just, they couldn't get enough people to play something that was not Space Marines, or just it kind of went by the wayside. But that would be like to me one of the few arenas where I actually might be kind of interested in like playing some.
I think it'd work
laser ball because I think it's a lot better set up for that.
Yeah, I think that maze is a good maze for it. Our maze is a good maze for it. They just play downstairs only in Loveland for laser ball. Is that right?
Yeah, which honestly I think is fine.
Yeah.
I do wish there was maybe a little bit more division downstairs. You didn't have like that wide open area
Too
in
busy
the
fading.
in the bottom, like
Hey,
under the
Adam.
fishbowl.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I think it's fine. But to me, like that's what laser ball should be. It should be like a quick back and forth game with a fair amount of goals to make it exciting and like not having to go too far to get to where you need. So
Yeah.
I don't mind like downstairs only love and laser ball for that. Granted, I probably wouldn't want to play more than maybe like 2 games of laser ball a week, but that's me.
I agree.
I mean, the Europeans really love it, and
yeah,
if you like it, you like it. Like no shade to that. Like
we had some real good over the last couple of weeks. Actually, with the numbers we've had really good games of laser ball, like really tight, really fun games. It's not my favorite game, but like it's growing on me. I think St. George would be a really good one. Again, if you're only using like the lower level, and maybe like I don't think you ever played there, DK. But Troy, did you ever play the Oakley Arena?
Yeah, played a few times.
I think that one would have been pretty cool as a laser ball arena as well.
Yeah, it would have been.
It was pretty. Maybe it was a little bit too big because I think having a smaller arena. Although Syracuse is pretty massive. I don't know. You have to play it. I guess.
You can still go end to end pretty quick in Syracuse if you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's not quite as easy as it used to be, but if you give me a slight running head start, I can still usually make it to the other base in my 8-second downtime, or the 8-second downtime when the enemy team gets nuked.
Yeah. So. Right. Okay. All right. Well, look, I got not a cryptic message. I got a cool message this week from Troy after they played on Monday, and it really piqued my interest to the point where like I was like, oh, can we get you on the show to talk about it? And you were like, well, I didn't sign any papers, so yep.
I wasn't told anything.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I thought about this morning, but it was too late by then. I thought about reaching out to maybe the necessary people to be like, hey, is it cool if we talk about this? But then I remembered not really anyone watches the show, so who cares?
Breaking news, industry secrets revealed on the Resupply.
That's going to be
You won't get this on Force Pro Sports, so make sure you watch our show.
The Better Laser Tag Podcast. So, Troy, what was your message about?
So yeah, when we started playing Monday night, Chris is like, got this new cool stuff to test out, as he does, as he just rocks up.
Yeah.
And he brings 4 phases out. And he's like, you're going to be using this tonight, Troy? Oh, well, for this one game. Okay. And he put my number in, and he logged the phaser on. No suit to it, just the phaser. I was like, okay, do I unclip this other phaser from a thing and use this one because there's something cool? He's like, no, whole suit off. He's like, just the phaser. I was like, okay, this is weird. So everything is in the phaser, speaker, everything. We could only play scouts, the people using these new phasers, but very different. I've been playing for 28 years with a suit.
Yeah.
Just running with just a phaser, no suit. Feels very, very odd.
That's so wild, dude.
Yes, it does feel like.
How do you obey the shielding rule?
I always showed a shoulder. There wasn't anything there to hit, but I showed a shoulder.
Yes. Hey, get that shoulder. Oh, right. Sorry.
So
slap.
Yeah.
Now, so it's just a phaser, no suit, and
it's the same phaser as normal.
Okay.
It's a little bit heavier. Obviously, there's a few more components or whatever in it.
Yeah.
Didn't go into that. No cord on it. Yeah, feels like the IR's maybe turned up a little bit on it to make it a bit easier to hit.
Okay.
But I can still put it behind my back and no one can hit it.
Yeah, right. That's wild. Did they?
Yeah.
So I had a brief chat to some of our local guys here about it, because I got a big mouth, I can't keep it shut.
Yep.
But does it have like a wrist strap or anything? Like, do you know if they put like a wrist
No,
strap, like
which
a
was
Wiimote?
one of my comments. I'm like, this is going to go over the skyway if it's in little kids' hands. This is a weapon. Another one was when I'm on One Life, I'm just hiding this phaser somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like actually, you could you put it up your shirt or like put it on top of like a barrel and just run around.
You
Well,
thought
so-
Meow was hard to hit before? Wait until she can get all the way under the locker.
So Chris was on the other team using one,
Yeah,
and they were sort of walling in the bilge, you know, as they do.
yeah.
And as I've gone in, Chris is just there in the doorway with the gun right up at the roof, like shooting sort of underneath that little awning bit there. I was like, what the hell? So I come in like that. Next minute, I'm like, oh yeah, Chris is right up, hit him. So the guys have gone in, shoot up top. Then he's laying on the ground with the gun on the floor. I was like, Jesus.
Wow, dude, that's wild. So
there was a few shenanigans going on with it. Like it was great for my old man knees because I could literally just walk up the ramps, hold the gun behind the wall. no need to crouch.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
So
yeah. Sorry.
like how was it from like so you played one game with it or did you play
Yeah,
both your games with it?
No, I only played one game with it, and then we sort of decided this is not good for SM5.
Okay.
Both teams kind of got the annoyed at it fairly well because of sort of showing the vulnerabilities of it. I guess
Yeah.
When I was down, I could walk around with it behind my back. No one could reset me. The other team obviously doing it as well.
Yeah.
They were kind of hard to hit. Like I ran in watching Jared pull his nuke until I came up at the last minute and cancelled it because then I just pulled my gun around the corner. It was Jared, so that was all cool. So
You can imagine how
New
pissed off he was.
invention. This new invention that promotes just pure douchebaggery the entire game.
that's essentially what it was.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, ridiculous.
So
Yeah. Keep
yeah,
going,
I
keep
don't think it was good for SM5. To be, like in my opinion, I also missed a few resupplies because I'm like, yeah, resupply, but I failed to sort of put my gun back, which was the only thing that could hit. So
Come on, you
just
hit
'cause I
my
was so
chest. What are you
used
doing?
yeah, I was just so used to playing with the suit. That's
So when you messaged me and told me about it, the first thing I thought of was like Lock On. I don't know if you guys remember Lock On as like a home laser tag system. That one made a little more sense because you could at least you were shooting at the headset, right? I'm pretty sure. So you had to kind of, unless you're just wildly flailing the gun around the corner, but like you kind of have to present a target. So like, I don't know. Do you think it would like work a little better if they had like a head of like a helmet?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We've gone full circle in places.
Yeah, back to helmets.
I mean, in a post-COVID world, I can't see them being like, yeah, we're gonna put a bunch of helmets in there that everyone's gonna share.
Yeah. Whether they made some sort of wearable sensor. I mean, like the other point is like if they put me down, if I run away, even with my gun in front of me, my back's to them, they can't hit me again. They can't reset off me because my gun's literally in the front of me.
So you're like clutching it to your chest, running down a ramp or something, and they
can't shoot me in the back. Yeah, because there's no sensors shown.
That would be impossible to missile, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, you could break them.
It
Super
should
easy.
be.
Yeah.
If you get missiled like that, it's because you like weren't paying attention and you were staring at something and somebody missiles you like from the side.
Yeah, and you were out in the open and had nowhere to like. I mean, but even you could tuck. You
tuck your gun in.
You should, but with Gen 8 IR, sometimes that won't save you since we've all been missiled off of walls.
Well, so
that's true.
Interesting, because I got up this morning to use the bathroom and I got a hit tone off the resupply in Brisbane. So
okay.
yeah.
that reflex, it's deadly, man.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. Wow. Okay, so gun like phaser only. And there was only two, so one on each side.
Two on each side. So I think it's Prawn Boy and I on my team.
Yeah.
And then Lucy and Chris on the other team.
And
just to test them out.
You guys were all scouts. Were you the only scouts?
We're all scouts. Because that's all it was I think it messed with the matchmaking, so we couldn't even use the matchmaking for the night. So
Right. Okay.
yeah, obviously there's a few bugs still in it,
Mhm.
and the teams were slightly uneven. So, but we sort of just decided colours, and then when we were at our points, we just decided what everyone was going to play. So, but
Yeah.
the people with the new testing, it had to be the scouts.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
the only thing.
And was it 6-a-side, 7-a-side?
7, I believe we were playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like it was 7 if I'm finding the game that it looks like. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pawn Boy
I think it was-
with a 3.14 hit differential. I would say not surprising since you can just hide your pen whenever you want.
I believe it would have been the first game of the night after the late. Might have been the second.
I think it's
Yeah.
the
He had
second
issues.
one. That's what it
Would have been the
was.
second because he had troubles getting it. It literally crashed the system when we tried it in the first one.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think I'll put the game in chat. People
Oh,
can
cool.
look at it.
So what's the use case for this that you could see, or did they say anything about it, or were they
Nope.
just like,
Well, I can think
here's
of
some
a
new
couple.
toys?
Yeah, Chris was basically just like, "This is what we're trying tonight."
Okay.
So-
All right.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah, test the
pretty much
components.
how that
Yeah.
Odin.
went. Yeah.
Can't wait
I
for
mean, I
fans
can-
only to
I
control
can think
like a
of
shot put.
a couple of interesting applications for this. I mean, one that is germane to SM5 is not so much for players, but I could see that being really handy for refs if we could find
Yes.
a way to program those for refs.
Yep.
Because honestly, one of the things I find most annoying is the pressure that gets put on my shoulders during events, because like running around during the game, that doesn't bother me that much, but when it's like just sitting there when you're like already sweaty and it starts like digging into your skin and that kind of stuff,
Mm.
that's where I start to get like worn down during tournaments, is after all the reffing, especially when it's like multiple games. If all I had to do was take a phaser in there to ref, that would be a massive like quality of life improvement for me.
Mm.
But
Yep.
obviously that's not a great business application. So business application wise, I guess it's being really helpful for doing like mobile events. You could do mobile arena way more easily if all you have to bring are portable phasers. You could do demos a lot easier. You could just run people through like a miniature laser tag game in almost any kind of setting. You don't have to worry as much. I mean, obviously you still have to set up computers and that kind of stuff, but it's a lot easier to just, if you have like limited space, you're going to a trade show, you're going to a mobile event, something like that, to bring along some of the tech. That's a lot easier to it was like showcase what it's capable of and say, hey, if we can do this much with just a gun, like imagine the functionality we have on a whole suit as
Mm.
like potentially a selling point to somebody who's looking to be an operator.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems to fully integrate with all the other suits. So I think if you had some phaser onlys at the arenas, for possibly for the smaller children that can't fit in the suits,
The
stuff
ones
like
most
that.
likely to drop them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That tether it to them.
Yeah, just give them a necklace.
Yeah, but they also won't be hit as much as well. With
Yeah.
all their
Okay.
big flashy lights, so it'd probably be a bit more enjoyable for them. So yeah,
So really, like it makes sense from a just pure public laser tag perspective. But I guess to your point, like this would almost be like the death of the competitive Space Marines 5 scene if they like rolled, if they were just like, nah, no more suits, all phases. It would,
yeah.
yeah, I think it would probably kill our scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it absolutely would. If you
Yeah.
Yep.
if you didn't have additional sensors, it's
You
over at
wouldn't
that
have your
point.
international rules. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. It would change things quite a bit. It's interesting.
All I'm picturing now is the QZR dueling that I saw going on, because people dug out a couple of QZR packs when I was at Syracuse.
Yeah.
And watching them just kind of do their little chicken winging back and forth kind of.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
thank you.
To me, like Laser Force has, like with all the games and the game modes and stuff, and the beacons and the way that kind of all ties in, all of that stuff is such a massive selling point. So to kind of, I don't know if you could play, maybe you could play a lot. You could still play color. Well, maybe you couldn't play Color Conquest.
You can't really see the colors, like unless you're right up looking at the person's screen.
Yeah. So how, like, in a game SM5, like, was it hard for people, I guess, to remember like which one of you phaser onlys was on their team? Like,
I mean, like, no, we're all pretty familiar with each other, so we knew who who they were on our teams, and we knew who on the other team had them as well.
Okay. Yeah. I would imagine it's such a weird, like, obviously it's weird for you, like the feeling of just walking around just holding the phaser. But did anyone like express how weird it was just to see you kind of walking around without a suit on?
Yeah, they hated it.
It's so unnerving because you could just stand out in the open and just watch you traipse across the bridge and be like, well, there's literally nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, and like holding my phaser below that wall level, it's like, hey, I can wave at him with my other hand. Like, can't do anything.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
what it really needs to be is like when you turn it on, it creates just a force field around your body, like in Dune. So that way, it's like, oh yeah, you can still hit somebody anywhere on their body, like if any target is showing.
Yeah.
But all you need is the gun. So that's So get on that, Scorpion. When you can do that, then we can really get into things.
Invent force fields. Okay, and then we can just play with live rounds. Be sweet.
Jeez.
Right. So yeah, because the other application that I could see for it would be like, Laser Force Home Edition. But is there really is there a market for that? I mean, there might be, but I would imagine that it would be extremely expensive to sell that piece of equipment.
I don't think it'd be like a sort of, as you say, probably more a commercial. People in a van. We got a van up the road from us that is laser tag that goes around to school parties and stuff. So I guess all that sort of stuff.
There's too many jokes right now.
Van, you say.
Hey, you guys want some laser tag?
You open it up, it's an armory.
This is in America.
Yeah. This is why we don't trick or treat, okay? Dude, it's so wild. I was thinking about it all week, like what the use cases and stuff were for, and I guess it's hard to know. We could speculate wildly, but did they kind of give you an indication as to why they did this, or were they just literally?
I've literally turned up and Chris is like, here, I'm testing these out. Do this. I was like, okay. Just a normal night in Brisbane, really.
Yeah. Must be hard.
Yeah. When you got Chris, that comes in every Monday night, there's always some funky thing going on.
Yeah,
dude, we probably haven't heard about 9 out of the 10 harebrained schemes that happened one Monday night and never went anywhere. So who knows
He pulls out like a laser grenade. They immediately recall those. Troy gave someone a black eye.
Fuck a totem pole.
Yeah. Did you have any other quirky things that happened, or any kind of what sort of feedback process did you guys go through?
At the end of the game, we all came out and told Chris that we hated it. That's
your usual QA stuff,
Yeah, just normal league night. Yeah. It just said it's not good for SM5, and that's where we said we're not using it for the rest of the night.
Yeah, okay.
It's good on them for developing something, but I just don't think it's good for that application.
Yeah,
as DK says, refs would be great, because, if you've just played a bunch of games, and as we do on a Monday night, we might play 4 or 5 games in a row. I don't want to, if I'm having a break, I want to go in there without a suit on, sort of like that. Plus, the other thing is the amount of times that I walk around a corner and shoot a ref because I just see lights.
But that's kind of part of the the refs are lit up so you could tell there's a ref there, right?
Yeah, but now I just see a random person with nothing.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're standing there with your phaser down, which you shouldn't.
I feel like most of the arenas are well lit enough. That's not an issue, but it's it was way back in the day where you would have dark corners of the arena and people would show up in all dark clothing because we were edgelord boys in the 90s. That you really could, in some cases, if someone's lights were off, you really couldn't see them in the corner. But I would struggle to think of an arena now where I'm just oh, it's so dark there that I wouldn't see a ref if they weren't wearing a suit. If they have lights on their gun, even if their gun is down, if there's any kind of light there, I'll probably see them.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Tell Chris the phaser should come with Crocs that have sensors. Sweet. I can't wait to get a little bit of athlete's foot whilst they play laser tag. It's going to be sweet.
You were fine getting lice from the helmet suits, but I draw the line at athlete's foot from the Crocs.
Yeah, I don't want lice either. My hair wouldn't survive lice.
It's bad enough that you get the crabs every time you go to a laser tag tournament. Wait, was that just me? Oh, shit.
Ew. Yeah, I don't know. The thought, like the immediate thought was like you would, if you didn't tether it, and this is why I have like an issue thinking about the use case for it, because like there are people constantly like shocking out of like public games at Laser Force just from carelessly hitting their phases against shit. So like people drop, I mean, if you drop a phaser anyway, it's loosely tethered, like it's still gonna smash on the ground, but at least it's not gonna like hit and bounce and roll away.
or fall off the helm onto the first floor.
Yeah, because it's a long ass way. That does become quite a hazard, right? Like in your arena, I don't think it would work. It might work on a single level, but I mean,
yeah, I can imagine it would definitely happen. You know, whether on purpose or not, it would happen.
Yeah, and like,
this is another case of me just being too perpetually America brained. But I'm like, people would steal them so much in the States. Like, it would be way harder to do loss prevention on that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, because you could just like, especially with the amount of people that you get in Brisbane. How many shows you guys got? Like 50?
I think it's like 52.
Yeah. So if they were all phaser only, first of all, where do you put them? I guess like they take up less space. You just need holsters in the armory, which is kind of cool.
Max it up.
I assume they'd charge somehow like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
But yeah,
actually.
They must have some kind of connection port for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sold. I like to your point. I like that they like play around with this kind of stuff and want to develop new stuff and are always kind of pushing the boundaries of what the system is.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
That's why I thought I'd let you know, because it was interesting.
Again, for like expositions and stuff, I could see it being a useful kind of tool just for showing people the capabilities of the system. And like you said, Troy, for maybe like the younger kids, you could have those as part of like those the turrets that they have, where you just have like the gun that's connected to the wall that you can shoot over the top, that kind of thing. Like if you didn't have to like have that attached to something, that would be something you could do. But I'd even for like selling that as a general system, like if somehow Gen 9 were just a phaser, I still don't feel like the general public would actually like it as much either, because it would be hard to hit other people. That to me is one of the selling points of the Laser Force system generally, is like you can generally be confident that you're going to hit what you shoot at and that you have like a good kind of give and take in the game. Like it's not difficult for other people to pick up and play very easily. Because I mean, starting back on Gen 4, which is not nearly as hittable as Gen 8 is, it was still a way better user experience just as a like new player, versus like Qzar, you'd get, even if you shot straight on, like if you weren't very skilled at doing that, you would get maybe like 30% of the hits. So it really was not anywhere close to like just as good an intuitive experience just from like a customer satisfaction part. I mean, obviously you learn to do more as you get better at the game, but just for like newer players and such, like that is the whole experience of laser tag. Is I get to pretend I have a gun, I get to shoot at other things. Oh, I shot at something. Did I actually hit it? Did I know that I hit it? Can I get some kind of like visual and auditory indication that happened?
Yeah.
So I don't even feel like that would be as fun just for a general public, because people would learn pretty quickly. They just you'll have people waving them around and doing all that kinds of stuff, versus just kind of like walking around and shooting things like people do in a laser tag game.
Yeah. I think that the vests play a really important part in immersion as well, because that's kind of also part of the experience. Like you're
like
not
put
just
on your armor, man.
exactly right. Like, oh, put on a battle suit and I'm going to have space war or whatever. Star Wars. But yeah, I think yeah, getting decorated with lights, and then to your point, DK, like the visual confirmation of their lights turning off, meaning, oh yeah, I did shoot that person. That's, or I'm pretty sure I shot that person.
Yep. And you get the crunch, and if you have the wherewithal to look at your gun, it tells you shot someone. You can see your point total go up, all that kind of stuff. The stuff that's way more immersive.
Yeah.
Than it used to be, in 1997 when Troy and I started.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the potential problem with having this as like a outdoor or mobile like form of the game is you still need the towers, right? Like you still need those, whatever they're called, the radio tower things. Is that right?
I think on mobile systems now, I this would be more like a Sanch or a Scorpion question, but I think you only might need like one radio to run like a mobile or type thing now. Like my understanding is it's a lot easier to set up than it used to be, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Did Chris say anything about that?
No, it didn't say anything about that. I have a feeling that we were sort of testing it out to see if it integrate properly with the rest of the system.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Rather than testing a use case for it.
Yeah, and then we all just got the shits with it after one game and gave up on it. So
Well, I'm trying to think in other cases if somehow like the phaser could serve as like a redundant backup to other systems in the gun, so it would be like less likely to have vest malfunctions. But I feel like anytime you try to build redundancy into electronics, it actually causes more problems because you have too many components that are interacting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, it would be kind of interesting though. It's like, oh yeah, you can just grab a suit and grab a gun. They don't have to be attached to each other. But then imagine like shenanigans in games where like people are exchanging phasers or something. Like what happens if you end up with like, oh, well, this gun was linked to this suit, but now it's over there and the suit's still over here. Like, I don't know. There would be kinks to work out, but I'm trying to imagine that there might be some interesting use cases. Like it's cool just as a feat of technology. Like, hey, we got everything from the vest just down into the gun. Like that's cool. You don't always know what's going to come from that, but the fact that it's like, yes, we know that we can do it. Let's see what else we can do. Like I'm sure there are probably 100 things that we haven't thought of in this podcast.
I guess that would open the door to like, all right, well now we don't need the vest itself to be functional. What kind of like decorating stuff or how can we make it like more immersive or look cooler or implement like a VR headset or like a helmet like or whatever. Like I guess maybe that lighter packs, although I mean to be fair the Gen 8 packs aren't that heavy.
I don't feel like they're any heavier than the previous.
I think
I think they're lighter.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're lighter, right? It's the phasers that are significantly heavier, but the packs themselves are lighter than Gen 7 from memory.
It's not a discernible enough difference that because I feel like I would have taken note of that having played a couple of generations. If I put on a new vest, I'm like, oh, this is definitely lighter, definitely heavier than a previous version. Like I don't remember really feeling much of a difference within the range of perception, but I don't know.
Instead of parts in the pack, we can now put a full boombox in there. Hell yeah! As long as by boombox you are including a cassette player, then hell yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I kind of spoke it out loud, like it would make sense if they are looking to do like a VR laser tag kind of thing, because if you had the brains of the laser tag element of it in the phaser, then you could have just the headset or whatever dedicated to visuals, and then that would then also open up a like, all right, we'll put a sensor in the headset as well, and like maybe the vest is, but you would still have a vest because you need a battery pack. I don't know. The other thing I would be very excited about is like urban laser tag, like getting out and doing like. So, Troy, have you ever seen urban disc golfing? You seen those guys?
Watch it all the time.
So rad.
DK is like, not disc golf again.
Like, yeah, you try to throw the disc in the trash can, like whatever. They're all over the place in the city, of course.
But yeah, like being able to take your phases out in public.
Funny.
Don't say that too loud. Yes.
But yeah, like if you turn up to like, I don't know, like a vacant, you know, office building or something, and could run around and play laser tag anywhere.
Yeah, Steve was trying to get me shot by the police, just constantly.
There used to be a place near me that played laser skirmish in the high school.
Oh yeah.
We're not America. It's all right. Again.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do stuff like that.
It was allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. That kind of stuff is kind of cool. Although, like Laser Force, and I was talking to someone this week about it who they had a friend who was like, "Fuck yeah, I'd be awesome at laser tag." It's like it's different than like combat games because you don't have to move the same,
bro.
Yeah, I will end you. But yeah, like if you're gonna have outdoor systems, like you might as well play like a laser skirmish type thing because it's more realistic, I guess. Which is a different experience to like just playing laser tag. Like I suppose part of laser tag's charm is that it was like the game of the future. Oh yeah, we're gonna shoot each other with laser guns, but like that's a different thing than like simulated military combat or whatever, right? Which I don't think you get from laser tag.
There's like a Venn diagram there somewhere.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not the same as a combat reenactment because, like, in real combat, you would be trying to expose as little of yourself as possible. Yeah. You would be using area denial weapons like grenades and flamethrowers if people were just dug in, too much to do something. It's like, okay, we can only go so far, but it still has to be a functional game of some kind, right? It's like when you get too mired in a D&D discussion about what is or not possible according to the laws of physics. Like, I don't know, man, the rules just say to do this. Like, let's not get too hung up on that.
Yeah, you're missing the point. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah. Since we have to show two sensors, does that mean we would have to dual wield? I mean, that would be cool. But yeah, phases akimbo. Did anyone
say hello to ammo and medic, bitch?
Did anyone try that on Monday? Like, did anyone?
No.
You didn't go to school.
Well, you still needed the two hands. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So as a normal phaser, still needed your two hands on the phaser and everything.
Yeah, if your sight doesn't trust you.
Wow.
I've been one-handed for years.
Okay, I was just showing your shoulder at all times.
Yeah.
For all the good that it did, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's intriguing, and I'm glad that we can have like a kind of a speculative conversation around it, and I hope that like Chris doesn't hit you up and be like, "Hey, Big Mouth, how about you don't go on the internet and talk about our shit?"
If you don't hear back from me after Monday.
Yeah.
I will add that I don't think it was supposed to be super secret because I'm pretty sure I heard a couple people mention it when I was in Syracuse as well. That this was
really?
That was either in development or something that Chris is actively planning to do.
Yeah, okay.
So, if so, I don't think Troy was the one to spill the beans. I think the beans have been spilled on the floor by more than one individual. So.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't sign anything like I have had to in the past.
Yeah,
okay. Sign the NDAs. Yeah.
Okay, so they're not like overly concerned about it. Like so actually on that, and you can tell me if you can't talk about it, but like how many NDAs have you had to sign during your time?
Only the one.
And that was Gen 8?
About Gen 8?
Yeah, Gen 8 seats. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
Assuming he's telling the truth and that wasn't covered under the terms of all the other NDAs that he signed.
Yeah, true.
You'd never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tricky like that.
Did you talk to anyone during your NDA?
No. Because all the other people that I talked to were under the NDA as well, so they were there.
Your wife's like, "Hey, how was lasers?" You go, "I can't talk about it."
She doesn't care about lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hates it when I stay home on a Monday night.
She's like, Monday night is my night. Get out of here.
Yep.
All right. DK, did you have anything else you wanted to know about this crazy setup?
I don't know. I have to think more about it. But honestly, I am like potentially excited about the prospect of not having to wear a full suit when I ref. That to me is like the most exciting thing about this entire thing. But I'm like, I don't think you spend like thousands in research and development just to make my life as a ref easier.
Once a year. Although you guys play weekly refs in Brisbane, right?
Yeah.
It would,
but a lot of people don't go in; they just sit outside because they want to have the break without the suit on. So I think having them not having to wear the suit would allow them, more potential to go in.
I mean, maybe, but the amount of people
because it gets freaking hot.
Well, yeah, true. It's fucking.
I think this coming Monday is meant to be 38 degrees. So it's not even summer yet.
Yeah, this is the side of Queensland that I don't see.
Yeah.
When I come down.
It's always so nice there. No, it's not always so nice there.
I love that place.
Yeah.
In winter, it's lovely. Yeah.
It's not even that hot. Yeah.
It's like 20, 22 every day. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Every time I've been there, been sweet. I can't remember if I said, Troy, but while I was in Oz during Nats, I got a speeding fine.
I was told not to say anything to you about it.
Yeah, also okay.
I had to sign some documents. Yeah.
The only other NDA.
Oh, great! Now he's blown the lid off of that too. Jeez, thanks a lot.
Because I'm a JP, I had to sign the documents.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, right. So, that's helpful. Okay, so this here, this is our friend Gray. He very graciously lent me his car during Nats, and I tried to make a point because I don't normally speed anyway, but I was like making a point to not drive extra careful while I was in Australia. And one of the nights, it was when we went to the Gold Coast. Oh, Lucy, 52 months. Thank you very much, Lucy. While we were on the Gold Coast playing disc golf, on the way home, I think we entered an area that was like 100 or like not 110k. DK. That's
like how I've subscribed less than Lucy, and I'm one of the co-owners of the channel.
But I did 113k in a 100k zone, so it was 13 kilometers over, which is what 6 or 7 miles,
Ish.
thereabouts. The fine was $500. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Even dollary dues, that's serious.
Massive money.
Wow.
What's that, like 350 US, something like that?
Yeah, that would be. Actually, I don't know how much a typical speeding fine is these days. I am happy to report I don't get pulled over by the police that often. So,
well, they've got motorway speed cameras, and I got pinged, and so of course the fine got sent to Gray. He was like, bro. So we had that. It just arrived this week, the infringement notice, and not exactly stoked on it. But
I mean, you probably don't have to pay it unless you want to come back into the country.
Yeah, that's the thing. I come to Australia relatively frequently, so
you do.
I mean, I could just be like, right, I'm not coming back. I'm not paying this shit.
According to my half-assed internet research, a typical speeding fine in California runs between about $230 and $480, depending on how far over the speed limit you're going. So, depending, like for your type of infraction, that would probably fall in the lower bound. So we're thinking like somewhere around 250. So still definitely still cheaper than what you got, but it's kind of in the same ballpark, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, at home, I'm pretty sure in New Zealand, if you're that kind of variance, I think is about $120 New Zealand, max.
Why aren't you just speeding everywhere?
Yeah, well, like
that's pocket change. Whatever. I'm in a hurry.
I thought it was when Gray told me, because I don't know if you remember when Dolly was dropping me to the airport after I left New Zealand. The other time she got pulled over for speeding while I was in the car. Yeah.
Goodness me.
I'm like, these Kiwis just speeding everywhere.
Sorry, if you were, so I was 113, so 13 kilometers over. It would have been 80 New Zealand dollars here. So
500 Australian. Jesus.
yeah.
Wow,
Is there any?
Queensland does not fuck around with their speeding
no
laws,
way.
like, I guess.
What a bunch
There'd be
of
no
cunts.
points on that. I think they take it up if they can't take points off your license as well.
What, in New Zealand?
Oh, in Queensland.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah. So
they're gonna jack my fine up?
Yeah. So, no, like from what it is now.
Welcome to Steve
me have
Speaks to a registered Justice of the Peace. This is a new segment we got on the Resupply podcast where we talk to Troy about legal advice.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
We need American law covered. We'll get Dude Broman on.
Yeah. At some point, someone's.
In here, if it's a business like that gets done, the fines double because there's no points taken off the driver's license.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking about this before I get in trouble.
Because a lot of times people will put it under the business name and write off on tax probably.
Oh my god!
Well, then could that be the case that maybe it got charged to the rental company and they're now passing the cost on to you, or was it like it's an actual citation from the government issued to you?
To me,
it's possibly because you don't have a Queensland driver's license to take the points off.
No, because actually, I'm not gonna say any more.
As your legal counsel, I must advise you not to make statements.
But I'll
about
tell you.
your president.
I'll tell you once we get off the air.
You need to watch my video about don't talk to the police, although I don't know what the laws are in Australia relative to that. So.
This is gnarly. All right, stop talking about that. Yeah,
We'll leave that there. Okay.
Hey Troy, thanks for coming to hang out with us today and share the news because we were very, very intrigued. Well, I was very intrigued when you told me, and then people were like, "Ooh, what does that mean?" And I think everyone's initial thought was this is going to be an expensive thing to fix all these phases when kids just throw them off of the helm or wow,
using a weapon as a weapon. Yeah.
I mean. Laser Force has just implemented a boomerang of sorts, is what's happened there.
But I'll update you if I hear any more.
Please do. If you want to be our correspondent for whatever shenanigans Chris decides to cook up. Yeah.
Well, since he doesn't have a camera, you don't have to blur out his face. It'll just be our anonymous contact.
True.
And he knows it's really me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll actually remove the arrow from the photo as well. So I could do that.
It could be any one of these people.
But yeah, thanks, dude. Are you gonna come play? You should come play some. Oh no, you can't. I was gonna say you should come play some disc golf in the new year, but you guys have got plans, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. They may be changing, so possibility, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, we should be back on, I think, for next. No, we won't have a show next week. I've got a disc golf tournament that I've last minute joined, so next week no show.
You heard it here first.
If anyone wants to come caddy for me, you're more than welcome to come hold my bag. It'll be a fun day. I'll reward you with Powerade and high fives. But and Troy, you're gonna have to help us out with this. But for this week, I've been Guy Next Door.
I've been DK.
And I've been Toyota.
Yes. Well, allegedly. Always remember to backtrack, kids. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Ka kite anō.
Don't talk to the police.